Hey guys, welcome to another video. I hope you're all having a great week. Okay, so I just wanted to tell a story today about me, about something that happened to me when I was 4 years old that you probably don't know about me. And I want to sort of tell my story on YouTube. So I'll try and keep it brief and I'll try not to take up too much of your time. Okay, so when I was 4 years old, I went to a Catholic school, and strange things started happening. I would fall over all the time. Um, I started to forget how to talk at some points. My writing would be terrible. And the school I went to, for I was basically trying to get attention or trying to get attention all the time. And I remember we had a lot of people who were around the 90s. I was born in 1990, by the way. Can you remember we used to have a summer games? And I remember being in a race with the egg and spoon race, and all my friends were racing off in front of me, and here's me with my egg spoon, and my egg would just fall off all the time. So I had problems, and I went to hospital a couple of times. They couldn't find anything wrong with me, and like I said, the school just thought I was playing for attention all the time. It got that bad. My mum actually started to not agree with them, but started to think, yeah, okay, maybe he is just playing for attention. Anyway, a couple of months passed. I started to deteriorate, and things weren't looking good. But still, everybody thought I was just playing for attention. And a friend of the family came around the house and saw me. And she was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong with Barry?" And my mum was like, "Well, don't worry. He's just playing for attention, or hope." And she was like, "No. There's something seriously wrong with Barry. Please go and get him checked out." So we went to a hospital. It was either in Sunderland or Hartlepool. I can't really remember. And they got me in. And they scanned my brain, and they found I had a brain tumor. So they rushed me to Newcastle Hospital, the general hospital, and they basically put so many needles in me, I looked like a pincushion. That's one of the things, because they couldn't find the veins in my arm or anywhere, and I looked like a pincushion. I got a helmet made specially for the scanning. I looked a little bit like a Power Ranger, which was kind of cool. I was on certain treatments where I couldn't eat food or as much food. I could only eat certain foods. They put me on, and the worst thing is they put me on certain treatments where I craved food so much. That's why I always have problems with my weight. Guys, by the way, the weight problem is doing great. Thank you so much for everybody's nice comments in the video I did the other week about my diet. Great, thank you. But yeah, I wanted to eat the whole time. My hair, it literally just fell out, and there was about 6 of us on the ward, including me. We all had different types of tumours, and anyway, we were all on the same ward, and everybody died. They all lost their life, and to be all honest, I should have maybe lost my life. I should have died as well, but because I looked the worst than everybody else, I looked like, I looked the worst. I acted the worst, and so yeah. Anyway, a stroke of luck happened. I actually, when I had the tumour in my brain, I also had a cyst that wrapped around the tumour that stopped it from growing. This was one of the reasons why I looked the worst, because the tumour was growing but the cyst was stopping it, and this was all putting pressure on my brain and making me do strange things. So that's why that happened. Anyway, they did surgery. I'll leave some photos of the back of my head where the scar is so you can see. I'll leave them around here somewhere, or I'll just put them up. They opened my head up and they removed the tumour, and I made a recovery. Well, I'm here today, so of course I made a recovery, but I made a full recovery. This affects me in many days, these days in life in general. I find it difficult to read, I find it difficult to write, which upsets me because I'd love to read more. The good thing is I get around that by listening to audiobooks, but messaging friends is difficult sometimes because I might want to write something in the message and I can't think of how to spell the word, and it's difficult. It's difficult, and so anyway, but everything's fine. I did have to take growth hormone for a long time. And I had to inject myself in my stomach every day with growth hormone. So that was another side effect. I couldn't create enough growth hormone when I was littler. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to tell you this story because it was something that was playing on my mind that I wanted to get out there. So I hope you all listen to the end. And if you've got any comments or you want to know anything more about what happened when I was 4 years old or how it affects me in my daily life and that sort of thing, please leave in the comments. I'd love to hear more about your stories. If you sort of went through anything similar or anything like that, please, just like I said, leave it in the comments. I would love to answer. I'd love to hear from you. But guys, I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you on Saturday. Saturday will be more of a traditional vlog, so I hope you enjoy that. I hope you look forward to that. But I'll see you there. Bye guys, bye.